In Academy District 20, sportsmanship is year-round. I'm Superintendent Mark Hatchell, and I've seen countless examples of sportsmanship by our athletes, coaches, and fans. From help up after a tough fall to encouraging words following a difficult loss, our athletes know the true meaning of sportsmanship.
Gets it to Love, makes a fake baseline, goes to the middle, and throws in the hook shot.
Sportsmanship to me is respecting your coaches, officials, players, and the other fans. Cheer for your team, but also appreciate the other team.
Sportsmanship to me means always putting forth your best effort to help the team, respecting yourself as well as the others around you, and treating your body right.
Sportsmanship to me is respecting one another and understanding the other team's right to cheer.
Sportsmanship to me is respect. Respecting yourself, your teammates, and your opponents.
The set, left side, sent down, inbounds or out of bounds. That is inbounds for Amanda Cushion.
Sportsmanship is being enthusiastic about your accomplishments while also respecting other players and their achievements.
Throws the left side to the end zone, and the catch is made. That's a touchdown.
At Academy School District 20,
Sportsmanship is year-round.
Throws to Wozlowski, drives baseline, throws the shot! Oh my gosh, it goes! Oh my gosh, it goes!
Nice job keeping it alive by Swan. Back to Britton. She's got it. Here we go. Pine Creek takes game 2. Good evening and welcome from Rampart High School in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I'm Brian German alongside Dave Toller for this key Colorado Springs Metro League boys basketball game between the Palmer Terrors and the homestanding Rampart Rams. And Dave, we'll get into some standings and some rosters here in just a bit, but first, your impression. I think we should have a good ball game tonight.
I think it's going to be a great ball game. Both of these teams are playing very good right now. Coming down the stretch in the regular season, that's when you want to play your best, and both of these teams are.
Going to be the kind of ball game that you might want to get at home, so we want to let you know that you can get a DVD copy of this game if you would like. There's a couple ways you can do that. You can also get a Blu-ray. DVDs are $10, Blu-rays $15. Send an email, 20tv@asd20.org, or give us a call, 719-234-1780. We also want to let you know all the ways you can get a hold of us on social media. There's our Facebook page, our Twitter. YouTube is where you can go to see highlights from tonight's game right after the game is over, and you can also see the entire broadcast probably a little bit later. And to check on schedule and all things we do here at 20 TV Sports, that is the website you want to go to. Let's check out the rosters right now from Rampart High School. And they come in tonight, they are 7-1 in the Colorado Springs Metro League, 14-5 overall, and they got some good players on this team. Dave, tell us about a couple of them.
Well, they really do. I mean, they're led by Donovan Oldham, their team captain, senior forward, averaging almost 16 points per game, 7 rebounds per game. He's the leader of this club. Also starting tonight, Clayton Hacker, senior forward, Andy Churchill, Cal Zeb Roberson, and Jackson Erlin is starting in the middle at 6'7".
Rampart's had a pretty good season so far, although as we take a look at their schedule, you'll see that they've only won 2 of their last 3 games. Prior to that, they had quite a 6-game winning streak going on there, going pretty good. They lost to Legend, a tough game up there at Legend, but then their latest win was at Doherty. That was a big one as far as the Colorado Springs Metro League was concerned. The Palmer Terrors, here's a team, we look at their players, and they've got some good players as well, don't they, Dave?
Well, they really do. I mean, you see right there on your screen, junior Will Ross leads his team in scoring, 13 points per game. They got Barry Thomas as well, balanced scoring attack, Richie Shire, Nathan Rask, Isaiah Clausel Reese also starting tonight.
And Palmer's resume coming into this game, they have won 3 in a row, and not convincingly, but it tells you something about their team. They went into Doherty and beat the Spartans by 3 points. They beat Fountain Fort Carson by 2. They sandwiched that for a win over Pine Creek. So I think Palmer, even though they're 5-4 coming into the Colorado Springs Metro League, Rampart 7-1. You look at it on paper and you go, "Wow, Rampart should run away with this." I think we could have a heck of a ball game tonight.
I think we will. As you saw in the schedule, Rampart, they've won 7 of their last 8. Palmer has won 5 of their last 6. So 2 teams playing great ball right now. It should be a good game.
Should be a lot of fun. Don't go away. We'll come back for the tip-off of this one. Palmer at Rampart High School right after this on 20 TV.
One part excellence, one part inspiration, one part preparation for outstanding education. Academy School District 20, where dreams take flight.
Welcome back to Rampart High School. Just about ready to get this one going. Brian German alongside Dave Toller, and behind the graphic there, I'm not sure you can see, but the Denver Nuggets mascot Rocky has made an appearance here. There he is, shaking hands with the officials, making sure he's worried he may have lost something in the official's hand there. Very nice to see Rocky here, Dave.
Boy, it sure is. I mean, he was right in the middle of the introductions, ran up into the crowd, putting on a pretty good show, as you can see right there.
It's getting the people excited here at Rampart High School. Maybe you got sick and tired of watching the Nuggets lose. Is that what's going on? Wanted to come see a winner here at Rampart High School.
And he's wearing the right colors, right?
Yeah, he is. Not sure what Jimmy Grants and the Palmer Terrors are going to think about that. For the Terrors, they're starting 5. Isaiah Clausell-Reese, Richie Shire, Nathan Rask, Barry Thomas, and Will Ross. And as previously mentioned by Dave Toller, Clayton Hacker, Donovan Olden, Cal Zeb Roberson, Andy Churchill, and Jackson Erlin will be the starters for the Rampart Rams. They're just about ready to get this one going as soon as Rocky gets off the courts. Not sure what he's doing over here. Playing with Rampart's coach, Jean St. Clair. We're about ready to go. Don't let him distract you, Dave. We got a game to call. Donovan Olden jumping it up against Will Ross. Officials making sure everyone's set, and here we go. And Olden wins it. And Rampart to start on offense for this one. Olden quite the player. At 6'4", he can handle the ball, and they often had him out on the point. Very good passer. Outside to Hacker, didn't miss it from 3. Zeb Roberson with the rebound. Outside Oldham, he'll try it for 3, got it. 3-0, that's a good start for the Rampart Rams. Let's see what the Terrors can do. As Rampart comes out and traps early, there's a shot from the wing, won't go. And a rebound outside by Churchill. And the Rams will come right back. Taking his time, the Rams work it around. Palmer set back in his zone. Cal Zeb Roberson looks it over. Back to Hacker. Over on the side to Churchill. This is Hacker again now, Oldham. Surprised they're leaving him open there on that wing. They'll go inside. Erling won't go. Rebound by Will Ross. Erling couldn't get it to fall. Here comes Palmer. Nice penetration knocked away by Zeb Roberson. Hacker didn't see it, so Palmer got it back. Here's another 3 from outside. Rask, he's got it. This game is suddenly tied. And I tell you what, the pace right now, I would say Palmer. Slow game so far. Rampart inside, shot up, won't go. Rebound by Barry Thomas. Thomas brings it across the timeline, looks down to Rask. Rask double teams, kicks it out. Here's a shot up and good. That one by Richie Shire for 2. 5-3. Coach wants Cal Zeb to move in closer up against that defense. Here comes Oldham inside, pushes it, and it goes.
Boy, nice touch on the baseline there by Oldham.
Donovan Oldham 5, Palmer 5. There's a kick by Zeb Roberson, so Palmer will keep the ball. Reset your imaginary shot clock, which of course they don't have in high school. Some people think they should have it. It was a 2-0 game in Alabama a couple weeks ago.
They could have used the shot clock.
They could have used the shot clock. Rampart bringing the defense out. This is a shot from outside, won't go, knocked out. Rebound by Clausell-Reese. Isaiah Clausell-Reese. Tipped away. This is Cal Zeb Roberson. He's going to take it inside. Got it. He slapped the backboard. Lucky they didn't get a call there. Zeb Roberson's first basket of the game. 7-5. And another steal by Donovan Oldham. Oldham this time outraces him to the hoop. Gets a call there. You're lucky if that's not an intentional call against Isaiah Clausell-Reese. He's probably going to pick up the first foul of the game. Here it is again.
Boy, nice job there by Oldham going right to the bucket, and back-to-back possessions for Rampart. They got turnovers up high on the point. Here comes Oldham right into your screen, going hard to the bucket. He draws the foul, and he will go to the line. He will shoot two.
Really not much Isaiah Clausell-Reese could do on that one. Oldham's first shot good. You mentioned he averaged 16 points, 8 rebounds. I think key, though, he's close to 4 assists a game as well. He's just an all-around player.
Well, it really is, and he's been playing the point since Romeo Mestis was injured. He suffered a knee injury. He is out for the rest of the season, so Oldham's been playing the point.
And he's 2 for 2 at the line, 9-5 Rampart. Here comes Palmer. Shire in the corner now. That's Michael Hopper in the game. They worked around to Rask inside. Will Ross, nowhere to go with it. Back out front, Palmer. Great ball movement. Gets it to Hopper. Can't hit the three, but Rask with the rebound on the other side. Nice pass inside to Ross. Count it. Basket and a foul. Ross's first points of the game. The foul's on Hacker. His first team foul for Rampart.
Boy, good passing inside. Not much Hacker could do right there. He turned around, had Ross right in front of him. Ross goes up and makes the three-point play.
9-8. Good game here early. Cal Zeb Roberson comes up. Rampart's Cole Surgeon getting ready to come in. Oldham drives down the lane, got it up and good. Donovan Oldham already has 9 of the 11 Rampart points. And Palmer's going to have to come up with some way to stop him. Terra's moving it around. Isaiah Clausell-Reese out front. Rask inside. Shire. Nice pass. Once again, another great job of passing the ball around by the Terrorists.
Boy, it really is, especially in tight. It's tough to make those short little 2 or 3 foot passes when you're in traffic like that. Nice little behind the back pass. Ross fouled on the play, and he will go right back to the free throw line.
Churchill picks up his first foul. Will Ross going to go to the line. Shooting 2. Rampart fans on the side with Rocky trying to get in Ross's head. Doesn't work for the first free throw. He makes it. And now into the game, Cole Surgeon for Rampart. And Ross will get his second shot. It's a good look at him. 6'4" junior misses the next one. Coming right back down the other way. And we've got a foul. Churchill will probably go to the line here. And the foul is on Michael Hopper, his first second team foul. Rampart's ball underneath. Zeb Roberson to throw it in. Throws it up high, and Churchill comes down with it. Now we'll see what Rampart does. Looks to me like Rask is all over Surgeon, watching him from the outside, and he'll shoot from way downtown. It won't go. And it's out of bounds, and Palmer will come up with the basketball. 11-9 early in this one. Both teams pretty much still feeling each other out at this point. Isaiah Clausell-Reese. I like that name, DeBerry Thomas. They'll work it out front. And again, Cal Zeb Roberson does that a lot. He is out front, just pressuring defense. He's come up with a steal already. This time he gets a kick ball.
Yeah, they've had 2 steals up there. One of them by Roberson, one of them by Oldham earlier in this game.
John St. Clair obviously wants to put some pressure on the guards of the Terrorists. They're coming way out on Clausell-Reese. He beats it, comes inside, gets it to the corner, and they'll work it back around. Reese throws it up, won't go. Nice tip inside, still won't go. Rebound by Rask. Rask keeps it alive and gets it back to Ross. And now Clausell-Reese, they'll try and set it up. Inside Hopper. Hopper with a move, stripped to the ball. Now they call him for a walk. Not sure he had possession long enough to have a walk, but I do believe it was a clean block.
Well, and again,
Rocky.
there's Rocky. Get
you're on
more
camera,
airtime.
Rocky.
He loves his airtime, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Oldham way outside, won't go. Ross with the rebound. Here comes Palmer. Thomas, nice pass. Hopper can't handle it. Tried to get it back and may get called for a foul in the process. And that's Michael Hopper's second foul.
Boy, really just a tough pass to handle. When you're coming down with some speed coming through the lane and that pass is down by your knees, tough to pick it up, and turns the ball over and picks up a foul on the play.
What's Rocky doing this time? Just getting in our way. Bad idea bringing him down here. Donovan Oldham with the ball now. And Rampart moves it around. You see Abby Young in the game now as well for Rampart. This is Young with the ball to Surgeon. Surgeon not afraid to shoot it from there. Young will shoot it from outside, won't go. Rebound Thomas. And here comes Palmer. Running to Rask. Oh, couldn't handle it. Mishandled the ball. Would have been a tie ball game. Here comes Rampart back the other way. Surgeon's going to shoot it from way downtown. Won't go. Inside rebound. Fought for, and it's Rask that comes away with it. Here come the Terrors. Clausel Reese stops, pops, won't drop. But he gets his own rebound and goes back up with it and scores. Isaiah Clausel Reese staying with it there. And we've got a tie ball game. Just over 2 minutes left, first quarter here at Rampart High School. Oldham slows it down, comes outside. Terrors now playing man-to-man. Surgeon gets it to Churchill. Churchill, nice move inside, outside to Oldham. Oldham wants a screen, gets it set back to Churchill for three, got it. Nice little play there as Andy Churchill gets his first 3 points of the game. This is Rask inside to Ross. And Palmer moves it back around. Barry Thomas couldn't get rid of the ball. They're going to call a jump ball. That's a good call. A held ball inside. And it's going to stay Palmer's ball. Jimmy Grant's making sure the refs got that call right. Yep. Or Jimmy all the way across the gym. It's our ball. He was right. 1:30 left first quarter. Cal Zeb Roberson comes back in. Also out there, Tyler Pelham is in the game for Palmer, as well as Nate Courtney. This is Shire to pass it into Rask. Gets a nice screen from Ross and drains a three. Rask, if he can get hot from out there, keeping Palmer right in this game, 14-all. Donovan Oldham. Gets a pick now to Surgeon. Surgeon going to take it inside, and we got a block called. They're going to call Nate Courtney with the block. Here it is again.
Oh, a nice little play right here, getting into the lane by Surgeon. Oh, he was there for a little bit. Nate Courtney looked like he was in pretty good shape. A lot of contact on the play, but Surgeon draws the foul, and he will go to the line for the first time tonight.
Surgeon gets the first of two shots. Young now takes a place alongside the line, and Jackson Erlin backs up. Coach St. Clair wanting a taller person back there to deal with Barry Thomas. The second shot is good for Cole Surgeon. He's got 2 points, 16-14. Shire now brings it into Thomas, back to Shire, and we've got a full court press by Rampart, trying to trap. Palmer breaks it, comes up, nice pass inside, easy bucket for Nate Courtney. Great job breaking the press by the Terrorists. And here comes Rampart. Surgeon up top. Now Cal Zeb Roberson. Rampart taking their time, looking inside to Erlin. Almost knocked away, and it's stolen now by Palmer. Here comes Thomas. Nice move, takes Oldham to the rack, won't go. Rask almost had the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds right in front of our cameraman, Vince Greco. It's a good shot of it. Vince is okay if you're wondering at home. Rask will inbound it to Barry Thomas. Rask again open in the corner. This time Young steps out on him. Good job, knocked away by Oldham, but Barry Thomas is right there. Rask looks inside, dribbles in there, can't handle the ball, back to Barry Thomas. Palmer now taking their time. Shire cross court. Back outside to Pelham. He'll shoot, won't go. Rebound inside. Courtney. Courtney can't get it to go. And again, it's Shire coming through and getting the rebound. And I'll tell you right now, Coach Jean St. Clair not liking the fact that Palmer got 2 offensive rebounds in a row right there.
Well, he's not. Jimmy Grants is ecstatic. I mean, when you get that many opportunities in the offensive end, great look down low that led to the foul call, but nice play by Palmer, just keeping that ball alive. They got chance after chance, and they finally get a guy at the free throw line. It's Courtney.
Clayton Hacker was called for the foul, his second. That's kind of a big foul for Rampart as Courtney misses the first one. And Courtney will have a chance to give Palmer a 1-point lead with 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. He misses the second as well. Here comes Rampart, bringing it up the court. And he dribbled it out of bounds. Noah Taylor had the ball trying to push it to get a decent look at a basket. And he dribbled it right out of bounds, so now Palmer has it. 1.3 seconds left. Shire to Barry Thomas. He'll shoot from half court. Nowhere near. And we are tied after 1, and kind of what I expected. 16-16 is where we stand after 1 quarter of play. Brian German and Dave Toller will be back here with you at Rampart High School after this on 20 TV. Welcome back to Rampart High School. Rocky, the Denver Nuggets mascot, trying to make a behind-the-back shot from half court, asking the refs if he got one more shot. He's going to try it. Palmer wants to come back on. Rocky is taking his time. Here's the shot. Nope. Won't go. Hang on to your hat, Rob Parrish, who's the camera underneath the basket. Rampart has the ball to start the second quarter here. We're tied at 16 apiece. Good ball game so far. Calzeb Roberson. Key in the offense. Gets it to Taylor. Taylor drives down the lane, puts up a shot, won't go. Barry Thomas with the rebound for Palmer. And the Terrors will set it up. Thomas looks inside, that's to Ross. And Palmer works it around. Into the corner. Nice move over there by Pelham. Pelham gets it to Ross. Ross on the baseline, trying to go up strong. Can't get it to fall. Pelham with a rebound, blocked. Inside by Early. Big block by the Ram. Here comes Donovan Oldham on the run down the other end. The easy deuce. Donovan Oldham, 2 more points. That makes it, in my book, he's got 11. Isaiah Clausel-Reese. Nice turn. Tried to get it inside. It's batted away by Rampart, but this time it goes out of bounds off the Rams. Going to be Brown ball.
Well, I tell you what, Rampart defensively, they have such active hands. I mean, they get a hand on just about every pass, every dribble. They've done a great job, and they've created a lot of steals defensively too.
Reese in the corner gets it to Shire. Shire can do nothing but go straight up, and he gets it. Nice job by Richie Shire. In against the tall trees. Rampart quickly back the other way. Churchill, they're going to call him for a walk. Tie ball game. Jean St. Clair just cool and calm watching his Rampart Rams play right now. Of course, these two teams played a pretty close game last time they played. It was close into the fourth quarter, and the Rams started draining some threes. There's another quick hands that Dave Toller mentioned. Knocked out of bounds by Noah Taylor. It'll stay with Palmer.
Well, and Noah nearly tipped that right back into Roberson, who would have had a breakaway layup.
Downside, Pelham shoots up a shot, kind of got hit, no call. Pelham gets his own rebound. Pelham to Clausel-Reese. Reese looks, gets it to Barry Thomas in the corner. Thomas, nice behind the back pass, back to Reese. Reese out front. This is Pelham. Won't go, gets his own rebound, puts it up, won't go again. Palmer again, another offensive rebound. And Shire gets hit and goes down. The official's right there with the call. Separating the teams a little bit. Not liking, they're speaking with Andy Churchill. And here comes the call. And it's going to be on Noah Taylor. Here's a look at it again.
Yeah, and there's Noah Taylor going in. He got him once. Wow, that
wow.
They must have called the first one on Taylor because Churchill got him with the second one, but they credit that foul to Taylor. Churchill got a freebie in there.
He certainly did. Palmer now out front. They've moved Reese onto the side now on the baseline. Barry Thomas is up top. Reese looking for a three, dribbles inside, looking inside. Now a pass out to Bellin. He shoots it up, won't go. Rampart Rams will get on, or Ram fans will get on him for that one. Rams come back the other way. Oldham looks, takes a shot. Wow, is he smooth. Donovan Oldham, points 12 and 13 on the game. It's 20-18 Rampart. Comes Palmer. Pelham up top. Into Ross, he's double teamed. Can't do anything with it, trying to find somebody. Knocked away, gets it into Shire. Shire, who's tough, inside. How about Richie Shire? We're tied at 20. Back down the other way. Surgeon misses for three. Nice rebound, offensive rebound for the Rams. Coach St. Clair probably liking that. Andy Churchill with the offensive board and gets a foul. We'll be shooting two. Here it is again.
Well, there's Churchill coming in on the weak side, and he caught it clean, had a great look at it, and he gets fouled on the play. So Churchill heads to the line for the first time tonight and gets the first one.
Isaiah Clausel-Reese called for his second foul. Jimmy Grants gets him out of the game, and Nate Courtney comes in. A little bit of a bigger lineup for the Terrors right now. 22-20. Churchill 2 for 2 at the line today. And they go with Shire up front now to Rask. Palmer going to move it around. Thomas tried to get it. Oldham got a piece of that one. Give him the block on that one. It goes out of bounds. Going to be Rampart ball. Rams trying to get a little bit of space between themselves and Palmer right now. And I'm telling you right now, Palmer's got to figure out something to do with Donovan Oldham.
Well, he's good on both ends. I mean, he gets the block on one end. Been very good offensively as well.
Oldham to Cal Zeb Roberson. Roberson up top. Churchill, they work it around Surgeon. The Rampart bench telling them to look inside. Oldham with a move, goes inside. It's almost stripped away. That's Brendan LaRose, the freshman. Gets it out to Churchill, won't go. A tap up won't go, and here comes Palmer. Barry Thomas with the rebound. He's got Rask running. Rask over, couldn't be stopped by Roberson. Gets the bucket, and we're tied again. 8 points now for Rask. Here comes Surgeon back the other way. Too long on the shot. Courtney saves it off his own man and out of bounds.
Well, a good hustle by Courtney. He even went through the door out into the hallway a little bit and threw it back in. It almost went right off the Rampart player. Instead, goes off his teammate.
We got a timeout called. 22-all is our score. 4:08 left second quarter. We'll be right back with more from Rampart High School.
One part excellence, one part inspiration, one part preparation for outstanding education. Academy School District 20, where dreams take flight.
Welcome back to Rampart High School. Rams coach John St. Clair just telling his team, everybody on the boards. I believe he said it a few times. He might have had another couple choice words in there. Palmer has been getting too many rebounds.
Well, way too many. They have a 2-to-1 advantage on rebounds already tonight.
Rampart ball on their own baseline. Zeb Roberson trying to get it inbounds. Sends it into Odom. Yeah, when in doubt, throw it high to Donovan. Although it went off his hands and out of bounds. It's going to be Palmer ball.
Well, he draws a crowd everywhere he goes. He went up for that ball, and there were 3 terrors right around him.
Richie Shire bringing it up now. Interesting that they haven't pushed Shire as much as they were pushing against Clausel Reese. This is Rask. Throws it back out to Thomas. Thomas, ooh, hits it off of Courtney, but Shire is there. Now back down to Ross. Ross inside, tough play, gets it to go. 2 more for Will Ross. He's got 6 on the day. 24-22, Palmer leads this game. 3:30 left, second quarter. Surgeon up front pushes Courtney off. They're going to get him an offensive foul. Wow. Cole Surgeon trying to make some room for himself. Here's another look at it.
Yeah, just clears out right there. You can see step into him, puts the shoulder down into Nate Courtney and draws the foul on the play, his first.
Trying to get some room as an offensive player. You can get away with a step.
Right.
The elbow, not so much.
You put your shoulder down and go right into the guy. They're going to call that every time.
Not so much. Courtney now comes out, and Michael Hopper is back in for Jimmy Grants and Palmer. Hopper with 2 fouls. We'll keep our eyes on that. Thomas comes in. Palmer moves it around. Hopper to Thomas. Thomas for 3. Won't go. Hopper almost had the rebound. Rampart comes down with it. Zeb Roberson loses it, though. Thomas picks it up. Gets it to Ross. Ross going to get called for the offensive foul. Good job there by Jackson Erlin getting in the right place at the right time.
Oh, it really was. I mean, just holding his ground. It got a little chaotic down there. Will Ross had a little more time than he thought he did. Instead, he just goes right in, charges into Erlin. Erlin was camped out right there. Nice job by Erlin at taking that charge.
Rampart now, Young with the ball. To Erlin, to Oldham. Oldham. 3-pointer, got it. Donovan Oldham. Oh, cow. Too many points for me to count. 15 in the first half. Rampart up by 1. 25-24. Thomas gets it over to Shire. Now to Rask. Looks at Hopper inside, comes back out front. Palmer working it around. Nice pass inside to Rask. Knocked away. Good job by Andy Churchill on the defense for the Rams.
That's a tough pass to make. As active as Rampart is defensively, trying to make a long pass down low, he got tipped out of bounds and stays Palmer ball.
Don't be surprised if they force the defense out front a little bit more because they're getting lazy on those passes across the front as well. Barry Thomas moves it, gets it to Shire. Shire, shot from outside, won't go. Calzeb Roberson with a rebound behind the back. Takes it across half court. He's running with Young. He's got Oldham. Oldham thought about the shot. Now he goes into the lane. Nice pass. Oh, blocked out of bounds and over the top. Maybe not blocked because they're giving the ball to Palmer.
Boy, what a great look, though, by Oldham. I mean, such an unselfish player. He's got 15 already, but he looks down low for his teammate Erlin. It just went off his hands and out of bounds.
This is Shire being guarded by Young, and they're going to call Young for the foul. Albie Young with the foul.
Well, he picks it up right here. He gets both hands in and then held up Richie Shire, who's trying to go down the sideline. You're going to get some fouls when you play like Rampart does, especially when you're in that full court press.
Here comes Palmer now getting it across half court. Shire to Thomas. Thomas had Hopper open, didn't see him. Goes to Rask in the corner. He loses the basketball, and here comes Rampart. Donovan Oldham. No foul there as he pushes through 2 guys. Hits the Calzeb Roberson. Oh! Shot won't go. Nice break. And you can see just the versatility of Donovan Oldham.
Well, the guy can just do it all. Watch him handle it. Great pass over to his left. Sets up Calzeb Roberson nicely. He gets fouled on the play, and Roberson goes to the line for the first time tonight.
And the first foul tonight called on Barry Thomas. Roberson. Calzeb Roberson. Nice look at this young man. He gets the first one to go. Both teams shooting fairly well at the free throw line. And there's a good shot of John St. Clair. Came to Rampart. He's done a great job with this team. Now 14-5 on the season. Roberson misses the second, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, won't go. This time it's Shire who comes down with it for Palmer. 26-24. Rampart with a 2-point lead. Thomas dribbles through and gives it up. Young comes up with it. Churchill, nice move inside, but he loses the basketball. Ross comes up with it, now to Rask. And Palmer will come back the other way. Barry Thomas, nice move, nice pass. Over to Ross, won't go. Knocked away, and here comes Rampart, back the other way. Young slows it down. Great job. I tell you, defensively, both of these teams are just playing their hearts out today. Donovan Oldham to Young. Now to Churchill. Back to Young. Young's going to drive inside, throw it up, won't go, but he draws the foul. He'll be shooting 2.
A good play there by Young as he had the ball in his right hand, shifted over to his left, did a great job of protecting the ball. You get a nice look at it right here. Puts it over in the left hand, draws the foul on the play. They'll get Nathan Rask with the foul. That's his first, and Young will head to the line.
Young goes to the line for 2. There's a good look at Young. Puts it down. Bobby Young gets the first one. Assistant coach Dan McKiernan. That hasn't been said in a very long time. Coaching up Cal Zeb Roberson on the bench, and Young gets his second shot. Won't go. Palmer's got it. Down 3, 1 minute left, first half. Rask to Shire, back to Rask. Palmer beats that press pretty good. Comes back to Shire. Shire in the corner. That's Hopper. Moving it around. Thomas doesn't want to shoot. Almost loses it. Rask comes up with it. Top of the key. He'll shoot from just outside the free throw line and hit it. Nathan Rask. He's got 10 points now for Palmer. We've got a whistle. Coach John St. Clair wants to get Clayton Hacker back in the game. He'll come in along with Noah Taylor. Churchill goes inbounds to Donovan Oldham. Let's see if Rampart plays for the last shot. 30 seconds left in this first half with a 1-point lead. This is Churchill. Rampart running their stuff. Surgeon says, forget the last shot, I'll hit the 3. Cole Surgeon drains his first 3 of the night, and he was big in that first game when they played Palmer. Hit 3 threes in the fourth quarter to beat him. Here comes Rask. Rask, nice pass down to Ross, an easy 2. Will Ross gets 2 back for Palmer, and here comes Rampart. Time dwindling in the second quarter. 4 seconds, 3 in the corner. Hacker will shoot it for 3, won't go. Rebound Surgeon, but he couldn't get it up in time, and that's the way we will end the first half. Rampart Rams with a 2-point lead, 30-28. We'll come back with a little bit of halftime show for you right here at Rampart High School on 20 TV. Welcome back into Rampart High School. Brian German alongside Dave Toller. And this one has been a dandy so far. The Rampart Rams lead 30-28 at the half. And for Palmer to stay in this game, the Terrors doing a good job, Dave. And Nathan Rask has really been getting it done for them.
Boy, he has, Brian. He's doing a nice job. He's got 10 points in this first half. He's hit a couple of threes, hit a couple of buckets as well. 10 points in the first half for Nathan Rask, the senior forward.
There's a nice drains one from the outside. But for Rampart, the story, as usual in most games, is Donovan Oldham. Here's Cal Zeb Roberson with the rebound, gets it ahead to Oldham, and this is 2 of his 15 points in the first half.
He's been terrific. I mean, he's hit 2 threes, he's got 4 deuces, he's got a couple of free throws as well. You see him going to the bucket right here strong. Gets up 15 for Oldham in the first half.
Donovan Oldham, and Palmer's going to have to come up with a way to stop this young man, but he can drain it from the inside, he can hit it from the outside. He is just an outstanding basketball player, and I'm looking forward to a good second half. Was that what you expected from the first half, Dave?
It really was. I thought it was a great game, Brian. I mean, 2 teams that are playing very well right now, and I thought on the defensive end for Rampart, it's been their pressure up front. They've created a lot of turnovers by Palmer. For Palmer, what they've done, they've hit the boards. I mean, they have gone to the glass so hard. They've got a bunch of offensive rebounds. So in addition to Oldham and Rask, it's been the steals of Rampart and the rebounding of Palmer.
30-28 is our halftime score. It looks like it's going to be a great second half as well. And you know what? You might want to keep this one. Get this one, put it on your bookshelf. And if you do, $10 for a DVD, $15 for a Blu-ray. Send us an email, 20tv@asd20.org, or call us, 719-234-1780. We'll be back with second half action from Rampart High School. Also, check out the highlights on YouTube after this game. Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. We'll be tweeting it, and you can see our broadcasts there on the website. Second half action right after this on 20TV.
One part excellence, one part inspiration, one part preparation for outstanding education. Academy School District 20, where dreams take flight.
Welcome back to Rampart High School. It's halftime. Rams have a 2-point lead over Palmer. Brian German, Dave Toller here with you, and the Terrors will start the second half with the basketball. Richie Shire gets it into Isaiah Clausel-Reese. Thomas in the corner to Ross, back to Thomas. Palmer moving it around. Rask outside for three, won't go. Shire had position, but Oldham gets it. Oh, now Shire gets it back. Oldham probably a little angry, didn't get that rebound. He's going to get called probably for his first foul of the game.
Well, Oldham nearly got an over-the-back call when he went over Richie Shire to get it. Shire ends up coming up with the ball. Here you get a good look at it. Shire, good job battling, getting it, uses the hoop to his advantage, and draws the foul on Oldham as Shire heads to the line.
Shire hits the first. Interesting shoes for Richie Shire. Some green shoes there. A lot of these players go with these colorful shoes anymore. Shire's second shot can tie this thing up. Won't go. Off to the left. Rebound down there by Erlin. As both teams started the same crew for the second half. Oldham, Roberson, and here is Churchill on the left. Churchill being guarded. Or not much so there by Clausel-Reese, and he noticed. Reese kind of was looking down, and he went right by him. Couldn't make the basket, though. That's out of bounds, and they're saying off of Oldham. Jean St. Clair is arguing.
And it's right in front of the Palmer bench, so they're not going to argue a bit. You get a good look at their bench, and there's Jimmy Grant right there.
No, it was a good call.
Yeah, it was fine.
A good call.
Yeah, you guys got it right.
Clausel-Reese turns around. Tries to get it to Ross. It's a kick ball there by Churchill. Once again, reset your imaginary shot clock. Palmer now has to back up their bench a little bit to give Clausel-Reese some room to throw it in here. Get it into Thomas. Rampart pushing out the defense again. This time it's off of Reese and out of bounds. And they'll give it to Palmer.
Well, again, the pressure of Oldham down there forced that pass. The pass was in low right at the feet of Reese and goes off his feet out of bounds.
The official gave Coach St. Clair an explanation there. Not sure he liked it, but he at least told him what he was thinking. Churchill being guarded by Shire this time. Now outside, Hacker. Hacker to Churchill in the corner for three. Rims out. The rebound Palmer. Isaiah Clausel-Reese bringing it up. Almost kicked by Oldham in the corner to Rask. Down low to Ross. Ross being hounded in there. Gets it out to Reese. Back to Rask. Jimmy Grant's upset with that. Yelling at Clausel-Reese. Didn't like the pass.
Well, Rask stepped in. He was cutting to the hoop, and Reese just took it. Never even looked and threw it right out of bounds.
Donovan Oldham takes it down in the corner. Back out front to Churchill. Churchill looks around. Both these teams playing such good defense. Oldham to Churchill. Churchill back to Oldham. Steps behind the three. Puts it up. Won't go. Rebound Ross. Big rebound. Almost taken away by Hacker. But Palmer gets it. Comes back up the court. Rask in the corner to Thomas. Down low Ross. Back out front to Reese. This time he does shoot it. Got it. That's what Jimmy Grants wanted last time. He hits the three. Oh, they make it a two. No, it's a three. 32-30. Palmer with a rebound down the other end. Here comes Claussell Reese again. Tried to get it to Shire and again throws it away, and he knows he didn't like that one. There's a good look at Shire on the baseline. Couldn't get to it. Good thought process by Reese, but just couldn't get it to go.
Well, it really was, and he threw a little no-look pass. He tried to throw off the Rams, and he looked over to his right and spun it back to his left and just led his man a little too much.
Now Rampart bringing it back up. Donovan Oldham clears out the side, comes back up top. Surgeon to Oldham. He's got Erlin inside. Back up top, shot won't go. Palmer with a rebound. Churchill can't find the range right now. Claussell Reese, almost double teamed out front, gets it to Thomas, now back to Reese. In the corner, now down low. This is Ross, double team. But they're doing a great job with him inside, and he throws it away, and Jimmy Grants makes a nice catch on the bench. Telling Will where to go with the ball.
A tough place to pick up your dribble, too. You're on the baseline, and Rampart's been trapping everywhere. They trapped him down low, and he had nowhere to go with it.
Sure, that's what Coach Grants is telling him there. Rampart now coming in. But every time Ross has gotten that ball down low, he's been double teamed, and if he's not in the right position, he's not going to be able to do anything with it. He's got to be a little closer to the basket. Zeb Roberson inside Oldham. Oldham now makes a move on Thomas. Nice pass over to Erlin. Great job by Donovan Oldham. What an assist. And Erlin puts it in. First 2 points of the game for Jackson Erlin. And we're tied at 32. Palmer keeps this game deliberately slow. There's a shot. Claussell Reese misses the three this time. A couple people over the back, no call, but Rampart comes down with it. Oldham. Tried to get it to Zeb Roberson, stolen away by Claussell Reese. He's running, he's got Barry Thomas who wanted him to go up with it, and Shire got in the way. Thomas, little miscommunication there by Palmer. Thomas was looking the whole way like he wanted the ball, and Shire didn't see any of that communication, ran in between both of them.
Yeah, when you have two guys that close together, it's never a good thing. Ball goes out of bounds.
Oldham running things, gets it inside. Erlin, nice big post move, turnaround shot, won't go. Rebound inside. What a big rebound by Surgeon. Cole Surgeon with a rebound to the putback, and now it's the Rams getting some offensive rebounds and some second shots. Palmer, Isaiah Claussell Reese gets a pick from Thomas. Over to Shire. Now inside Rask. Rask turns, goes up with it, and gets fouled. He did a good job getting position inside. That's what I was talking about with Ross. And the foul is on Andy Churchill, his second.
Well, a great job of getting position. He had Churchill right behind him, open lane to pass it to him. Nice play. He spins to his right, goes up and gets fouled.
Rask gets the first of two shots. He's got 11 points in this game. And back into the game, Michael Hopper for Palmer comes in for Richie Shire. See Liberty head coach Ivan Chambers on the baseline watching this one. Rask hits the second, and we're tied at 34. Oldham. Almost stolen away by Claussell Reese, but Zeb Roberson puts it up. Oh, in and out. How many shots have we seen by Rampart tonight go in and out? Isaiah Claussell Reese brings it up. Crosses over Roberson, gets it to Rask. He shoots for three, won't go. Ross knocks it back out to Thomas. Across the way to Hopper, and Palmer will slow it down. Thomas with a pick from Rask. Can't find him rolling now, gets it to him. Rask deep inside, tried to go up with it, now threw it to the corner. It's going to go out of bounds. Rask would have been better off just going up with that one.
Well, it really would have. He works so hard down low and gets great position, but when he got that, he jumped in the air and he had nowhere to go with it but to throw it away. He'd have been better. He had to just spin, go to the bucket, and maybe draw a foul.
At least throw it up at the basket. Yeah. It's always better to throw it at the basket than out of bounds. That's what I always say. Rampart. Donovan Oldham. Oldham. Pull-up jumper, got it. So smooth.
Well, his don't spin out, do they? They go right in.
17 points now for Oldham. 36-34. Claussell Reese. Working it up top to Ross. Ross almost had it stripped from Oldham from behind. Now Rask in the corner. Back to Barry Thomas and Hopper. Good ball movement by Palmer right now. Really disciplined offensively here. Thomas trying to break down Oldham, can't go anywhere. Turns around, puts up a shot, won't go. Rebound by Ross. Another offensive rebound. John St. Clair turns around, doesn't want to watch. Hopper, Colossal Reese. Back to Hopper. He goes inside, and we got a foul called. Nice drive through the lane. And that's going to be on Andy Churchill, his third foul. A little bit of foul trouble for Mr. Churchill. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Boy, nice job of just going down the lane, but it started with the extra possession and the offensive rebound. Palmer's been doing that all night.
Noah Taylor and Brendan LaRose come back in for Rampart. Isaiah Colossal-Reese finds a wide open Hopper in the corner. He shoots, won't go. Oldham with the rebound. Rampart trying to get something more than a 2-point lead. Gets it to Surgeon. Surgeon off the glass, won't go. Isaiah Colossal-Reese with the rebound. We're back the other way for Palmer. Oh, nice move as he got by Oldham. Turn around, shot, won't go. Hopper over the back. Let's see if they call him for it, and they do. And he slams the ball down in frustration. I'm surprised they haven't called a technical here. Fouls on Michael Hopper. Jimmy Grant pulls him over. Here's a look at it.
Well, and again, they've been letting them play down low. We've seen a lot of guys coming over the back tonight. They've been letting a lot of that go, but that time they got Hopper going over the back, and that was his third.
Rampart gets the ball. Still trying to get more than a 4-point lead in this basketball game, the Rams. There's a shot up top by LaRose. Misses everything but the net. Up inside, Jefferson Tucker had the rebound, and now we've got another foul called. And that's going to be a Cole Surgeon, his second team foul.
Well, a little spinning shot on the baseline, and Surgeon comes over the top, and that was Rask that went up. Rask had it in both hands. Surgeon went over, took a swipe, and got the foul called.
Tough, hard-nosed basketball game here. Barry Thomas being hounded out front. Gets it down to Courtney. Courtney will put up the shot, won't go. Ross almost had the rebound, stripped away. Courtney almost had it back. And now it's Noah Taylor who comes up with it. And there's a foul that's been called. And it's called on Surgeon. That's his third.
Well, and back-to-back possessions, and that time Surgeon just reaching in. Courtney had the ball on the baseline, and Surgeon picks up 2 quick ones, and he has 3 on the night. And well, we'll see if he'll come out. He will not. Hacker will wait till the next whistle.
Comes Palmer, Rask, down to Courtney. Courtney almost stolen away by Taylor, and too many fouls right now in Rampart. You like the aggression defensively, but you got a net getting foul trouble. Now Hacker comes in for Surgeon.
Well, and a bunch of reaching fouls, and fouls that are really avoidable. You know, you're going to get fouls throughout the game, but they've taken some reaching fouls recently.
Shire sends it into Thomas, almost stolen away by Tucker. Now inside, knocked away again. This is Courtney. Gets it to Rask in the corner, puts it up, won't go. Rebound, Oldham. He's on the run. Shire is back, and Rask is on his way. Oldham puts it up, and we got a charge. Shire was there. I believe it's a good call, and that's the second foul on Donovan Oldham.
Boy, he was. Shire was spot on. Here's a great look at it from underneath the basket. He is set, and you could see Oldham. Oldham got to about the top of the key, and he was set to go to the bucket. He could have pulled up or tried to go around him, and he gets his second foul.
Hats off to Richie Shire.
Yep.
That was just that was some courage to stand in there with that guy coming down on you. Here's Courtney going up with it, and another foul called. Is this one going to be on Noah Taylor as well?
I believe it is. He's picked up 2 quick ones, and now he has 3 on the night. Nice feed down. Well, it was a good attempted feed. Shire tried to throw it down to Ross. It was tipped on the play, ends up in the hands of Courtney, and Courtney's fouled. And well, we've had a ton of fouls called the last several possessions.
Courtney goes to the line. He missed his first 2 free throws of this game. And he misses his third as well. See if he can go 1 for 4. John St. Clair speaking with the official. Making sure things are even, which right now there's been 8 fouls called on Rampart and 1 on Palmer in this third quarter. Young comes in for Taylor. Taylor with the 3 fouls will sit down. And we'll see if Nate Courtney can make a free throw. Got it. 1 for 4 on the day. He's got 3 points. And we got a 1-point basketball game as we come down to the end of the third quarter. Donovan Oldham gets it to Tucker. Tucker to Hacker. Over to Young. Young looks around. Can't get anyone. Now it's Tucker over in the corner. Tucker didn't play in this first half. Nice pass inside. Won't go. And now we got a tie up inside, and that's going to be Rampart basketball. Wow. Brendan LaRose, the freshman.
Well, for right
just
there.
hurried it.
Yeah, LaRose has to use the left hand right there, too. It would have been a much easier shot with the left hand off the glass.
Rampart keeps it. 25 seconds left in the half. They get it back to Donovan Oldham. Oldham makes a move on Thomas. Takes it up inside. Won't go, but he gets the foul called. Donovan Oldham. You get the feeling he could just score at will sometimes.
Well, it certainly seems like, and he's such an unselfish player. He dishes as well, but a little clear out. He's the only guy on that side. Goes down to the block. He gets fouled on the play, and he will go back to the free throw line.
Barry Thomas's second foul. The second foul called on Palmer in the third quarter with just 20 seconds left. Calzeb Roberson getting ready to come back in, and Oldham makes his first. He's 3 for 3 at that strike tonight. 18 points through almost 3 quarters of play. Isaiah Clausel-Reese comes back in for Barry Thomas. He'll get a rest the last 20 seconds. And if Oldham makes this one, I believe we'll see Calzeb Roberson back on the court. Got it. Roberson comes in for Oldham. He'll have a seat with 19 points. And we'll see what Palmer can do down 3. 20 seconds left, third quarter. John St. Clair yelling out no fouls. Genoa wants tough defense. Reese gets it across the half court. They trap him right there, and he gets it to Shire, and it was on the line. That's a good call. Over and back.
Well,
Jimmy Grant's saying it's tipped.
Yeah, he's saying it's tipped, and I'm not sure that it was, but for Clausel-Reese, you can't pick the ball up right here. He's in dead man's corner right here, and we'll get a good look and see if Rampart, maybe if Roberson got a piece of it.
Little glitch in the system right there. But
we will not.
It did point out exactly where you don't want to get trapped and pick up the ball. Rampart now with it. Young. Back outside, Zeb Roberson. Oh, shot won't go as the buzzer. And it's a 3-point game. That's the way we end after 3. The Rampart Rams lead it 38-35. We'll be back with the fourth quarter action just a moment here on 20 TV. Rampart High School decided this one. No, we're not in Denver, but that is Rocky, the Denver Nuggets mascots, hamming it up here between the third and fourth quarter. Might be a distraction to some of these Palmer players.
Well, it might be, but I don't know if it is. This has been a great basketball game by both of these teams.
Isaiah Clausel-Reese out front again to Thomas. Back to Reese. You got Oldham out on Reese up top. Some good defense up top. This is Pelham inside to Ross. Ross can find nowhere to go once again, tries to get it back and does to Pelham. Pelham out right on that sideline. Now inside Ross. Nice move. Will Ross. 2 more points. That's 10 for Ross now. It's a 1-point game. Rampart gets it back to Hacker. Hacker for 3, won't go. Oldham almost had the rebound. Clausel-Reese tried to hit it off of him, and Barry Thomas comes away with it. Calzeb Roberson was right there. They're going to call a charge. Good heads-up play by Calzeb Roberson as Thomas tried to get away with it, and that's Thomas's 3rd foul.
Boy, it wasn't. I mean, again, to stand in there and take these charges, we've seen a lot of people, but how about Zeb Roberson standing in there? He took a shot right there from Thomas.
Oh, but Thomas steals the ball on the inbounds pass. What an athletic play by Barry Thomas. Isaiah Clausel-Reese is trapped. Gets it back out front to Thomas. Now over to Pelham. Pelham loses it a little bit. He's hounded by Hacker. Loses it now. Hacker tries to go out of bounds. Wow. And it's off of Palmer. Good hustle by Clayton Hacker. Here it is again. He knocked it off of Pelham. What a great play by Clayton Hacker. Forget about splitting your head open on the bleachers.
Yeah.
Make a play.
No concern for that.
Wow. Great play by Clayton Hacker. Here he is up top now, inside to Erlin. Erlin makes a nice move, can't get it by Ross, and Ross gets the rebound. Claussell Reese brings it back. It's a nail biter here at the Rams gym. Claussell Reese taking his time now to Thomas. Thomas almost had it stolen away, and we got a foul called. I'm not sure where the foul. Yeah, they're calling it on Calzeb Roberson.
Well, take a look at it here. It looked like he was in pretty good shape. May have got him with the offhand as he was reaching for it, but the first time when he went in for the strip, he got all ball.
He certainly did. But now it's going to put Barry Thomas on the line. 1 and the bonus if he makes it. Won't go. Rebound. Rampart. Erlin gets it to Oldham. Oldham off his foot and out of bounds. Says, my bad. That's a tough break for Rampart. John St. Clair trying to keep his team up. There he is on the sideline. Good look at the coach. And Palmer has the ball. Also Reese to Rask. Dishes it up front. Thomas makes a move. Back to Reese. He puts it up, won't go. Rebound inside. Rask got it! Oh man, what a game Nathan Rask is having for Palmer. Big offensive rebound, gets a bucket.
Boy, and Rask has played so well down low. I mean, he gets great position. Nice catch on that ball. And he goes right back up with it. He draws the foul, and he will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
And Andy Churchill picks up his 4th foul. Palmer has a 1-point lead, 6 minutes left. John St. Clair wants a timeout. We'll be back with this exciting basketball game here at Rampart High School on 20 TV.
1 part excellence, 1 part inspiration, 1 part preparation for outstanding education. Academy School District 20, where dreams take flight.
6:06 left, 4th quarter. Palmer clinging to a 1-point lead over the Rampart Rams here in the Rams gym. And Nathan Rask, who's had a heck of a game here for Palmer, gets 1 free throw. That's a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. And that's 15 points for Rask now. And Palmer with a 2-point lead. Here comes Rampart. Calzeb Roberson to Young on the side. Gets it to cutting Oldham. Oldham now wants to make a move on Thomas. Loses the basketball. Here comes Palmer. It's Rask. He's got Thomas running with him. Gets it back from him. Now to Claussell Reese. And around the way we go to Shire. Hits the 3. Look out. Richie Shire hits the 3, and it's a 5-point Palmer lead. Donovan Oldham slows it down. No time to panic. 5.5 minutes left in this game. Calzeb Roberson out front. John St. Clair telling him to run exactly what play he wants. Here's Oldham at the top. Fakes, comes down. Hacker steps open, 3-pointer. Got it. They need more of those. Clayton Hacker's first 3 points of the game. It's a 2-point game. And Palmer, of course, is going to slow this down. Barry Thomas has a pick out front from Ross. Can't do anything with it. Nice pass inside. Shire won't go. Ross with the offensive rebound scores. Oh, my goodness. John St. Clair cannot be liking that. And Jackson Erlin is down. I didn't see exactly how he came down. Dave, did you?
I didn't. No, it was
his knee.
Yeah.
That is not good. You always hate to see that. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more in the 4th quarter. Palmer leads Rampart 45-41. We'll be back here on 20 TV. back here at Rampart High School, and happy to report that Jackson Erlin walked off under his own power. The Rampart Rams there he is going to the bench. And the Rams now have the ball down 4. I don't know if we'll see Erlin again this game, but it's good to see him moving that leg. Looked like he twisted his knee as he came down, landed on another player's foot. Donovan Oldham now. Top of the key, drives inside, knocked away by Ross. They're going to call a foul on Thomas. Barry Thomas is called for the foul. That's his 4th.
Well, they get Thomas here on the ground. Oldham going up, and the block was clean, but they got Oldham. But they got Thomas with the foul on the ground, his 4th, and Oldham back to the free throw line. He is 4 for 4 tonight from the line.
It's a big foul on Barry Thomas, and Thomas now talking to Cal Zeb Roberson out there. You can see that behind Oldham as he makes his first. 5 for 5 at the charity stripe tonight. Michael Hopper comes back in, and Thomas will have a seat. And Oldham, shot number 6 from the line, got it to go. 21 points for Donovan Oldham. Here comes Shire back the other way for Palmer. Palmer with a 2-point lead. Gets it to Ross in the corner, who's come out now. Ross generally just stays down low. Shire back to Ross. Ross makes a nice move, kicks it out, and Palmer will work it around. This is what Jimmy Grants wants. He wants Palmer to use as much time as possible. Heck, they've got the lead. I wouldn't be surprised if we went into a 4 corners. Clausso Reese to Hopper. Now to Rask. Rask looks inside to Ross. Ross makes a move, can't go baseline, backs back out of there. He gets in trouble again. This time finds Shire, and we got a whistle. And a timeout call by Jimmy Grants. He was worried that Ross was stuck down there once again and wouldn't be able to get out of it. Jimmy Grants calls a timeout. 4:06 left, 4th quarter. Palmer with a 2-point lead. We'll be right back.
One part excellence, one part inspiration, one part preparation for outstanding education. Academy School District 20, where dreams take flight.
We are back at Rampart High School. Brian German alongside Dave Toller. This could be it's been an exciting game for the first 3.5 quarters. We got a half a quarter to go and maybe more. We'll see. Palmer with a 2-point lead. 4:06 left. They get it inside to Ross. Ross makes a move, goes up with it, and scores. Will Ross. Tough to stop one-on-one down there. That's why Rampart's been putting 2 bodies on him. This is Oldham coming back. They got a foul on the court, no basket. And they're going to call that on Hopper. Hopper's 4th.
Well, that's the last 2 possessions for Donovan Oldham. He's just taking control, taking matters into his own hands, goes to the bucket and draws a foul.
Rampart now back inside. This is Young. Young goes up, gets a bucket, and he's fouled. Huge play for Abby Young.
Well, a nice pass inside, too. He makes a good catch on that pass that was down low, goes up strong. And again, you like to see him protect the ball. Here's Roberson with a nice pass, picks it up, protects the ball, puts the shoulder in, gets the layup, and he will go to the line for Young, his 3rd free throw of the night.
He's 1 of 2. I like the double, 2 dribbles in front, 1 to the side, hits it.
Got to be in rhythm.
Abby Young now has 4 points. Those were 3 big ones right there. And here's a fight for the basketball. Rask still has it. And what's going on here? Shire and Zeb Roberson, and the official, they're going to sort some things out. They call a technical foul on Shire. Richie Shire, here's another look at it. Shire has his arm wrapped around Zeb Roberson's neck. Jimmy Grants is upset. Shire saying he didn't do anything. I'm not so sure about that.
Well, it all started with just that scrum on the floor, and these 2 teams have battled so hard in this game tonight. Guys on both sides hitting the deck, trying to go after it, playing hard, and Shire gets that foul and gets the technical called on him as well.
You hate to see something, you hate to see a game that's been this good all the way through, you know, have some ramifications like this. Let's see. Let's see exactly what happens. Jimmy Grant's got to get his team together. Got to get him to calm down a little bit. Here it is again. Watch Shire on the ground. He's got his, kind of has his arm around Zeb Roberson's head. Zeb Roberson going to make a pay. Hits the first free throw. There's Jimmy Grant's talking to the official, wondering why his guy was singled out and no one else. Zeb Roberson hits them both. Good job by Cal Zeb Roberson. Just a sophomore. Draining 2 big free throws, and that gives the Rams a 1-point lead.
And they will get the ball after the technical. That's what you have to do. You get that foul, you're going to get the ball back, but cash in at the free throw line. And Roberson 3 for 3 tonight.
Cole Surgeon back into the game for the Rams as well. Donovan Oldham with the basketball to Roberson. Now to Oldham. Oldham with 21 points already inside. Can't get it to roll, but can get the rebound. Maybe. No, Hacker comes up with it. Back over to Roberson. Roberson going to take his time. Good job. John St. Clair saying work it around. Get a good shot. We've got an offensive foul on Hacker. Okay.
Well, they're going to get Hacker with a moving screen here. Hacker hands it off. Oh, it didn't look like he moved a whole lot to me right there, but he hands it off to Oldham. He gets called for a moving screen for Hacker, his 3rd foul of this game.
Okay. I'd be fine for the last 3 minutes and 22 seconds if the refs swallow their whistles. Here goes Rask up front. Fossil Reese now to Ross. Ross working inside on Surgeon to Rask. That's a 2, but they say it was going to be a 3. Rebound Oldham. Oldham trapped in the corner with Hopper and Shire. Timeout. Great job by John St. Clair to realize his player was in trouble and call the timeout. We're going to take a full timeout. He doesn't have a 30-second timeout. There's a good look at the Rampart bench. We'll be back with more 20 TV. We're back at Rampart High School. The Rams, dare I say, clinging to a 1-point lead over Palmer, 48-47. And the Rams are waiting for Palmer to break from the huddle now, and the Rams will start with the basketball.
Well, this has just been a great ball game. I mean, I think the biggest lead we've had is that 5-point lead Palmer had late in the 3rd period, or 3rd quarter, I should say. 3rd period's hockey, 3rd quarter.
They're on wood, not ice, Dave. And Rampart has the ball. Up 1. Young brings it across the half-court line. Palmer sits back in his zone. Barry Thomas back in the game for Jimmy Grants. Taking a risk out there with 4 fouls. Roberson up top to Oldham. Inside, Surgeon. Surgeon makes a move, puts it up and in. Nice job by Cole Surgeon. That's 9 points now for Cole. And it's a 3-point lead now for Rampart. We'll see him amp up the defense. Fossil Reese to Shire, and we got a foul. Let's see what this call is. Foul's on Abby Young, his 2nd foul. And it's going to be a 1-and-1 because the Rams have over 10 fouls. It's going to be 2 shots. 2 shots. Noah Taylor going to come in for Young, and it's Shire at the line. Richie Shire. Ram fans do it. They got nice and loud, and he missed that free throw. He's just 1 for 3 from the line today. He'll get another one here. 10 points for Shire. Toes the line again. This time he gets it. The 11th point for Mr. Shire. 2-point Ram lead. John St. Clair wants to get this thing a little more breathing room. Donovan Oldham working on Thomas. Nice pass inside. Surgeon What a great job by Donovan Oldham.
Back-to-back assists on possessions by Donovan Oldham.
To Cole Surgeon. And here comes Isaiah Clausell-Reese. Puts it up from short and got it. That's 7 points now for Reese. Jimmy Grants wants a timeout. And we're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here, Dave. Rams with a 2-point lead, 52-50, 2:04 left in this game. What's Jimmy Grants going to tell his Palmer Terrors, and what is John St. Clair telling the Rams?
Well, I tell you what, I mean, you want to try to stay out of any foul situations here. I mean, both teams have taken a bunch of fouls, and you don't want to see any of that. But this has been a tight game. It's been a pace that's played more at Palmer's pace. Palmer averages 53 points per game on the season. Rampart averages 70 points per game this season. So for Rampart, they'd like to play a little faster pace. Palmer's controlled that tempo tonight, and they'd like to do that down the stretch as well.
And I'll tell you what, one thing you have to look at, Barry Thomas on the court for Palmer has 4 fouls. He is guarding Donovan Oldham. I'm really surprised that Oldham hasn't just taken him to the hole and trying to get him out of the game. If Barry Thomas fouls out of this game, I think that's a huge hurt for Palmer. We'll see if John St. Clair has asked Donovan Oldham to attack Thomas, and if Grants has kept him on him, and Grants has decided to keep Thomas on him. Here we go. Oldham inside. Thomas kind of let him go. Taylor, and Donovan missed it, but Noah Taylor gets the rebound. It's a held ball situation, going to be Rampart ball.
Oh, nice job by Noah Taylor working the baseline, and then I think that Palmer just lost him a little bit. Here he comes in, sneaks in underneath everybody, gets both hands on it, and gets the held ball. Rams possession.
Here's Taylor to key the inbound. Gets it to Zeb Roberson. Back to Taylor for 3. Won't go. Rebound Thomas. That's why Jimmy Grants has him out there. Barry Thomas with a big rebound. 2-point basketball game. Palmer. Isaiah Clausell-Reese gets a screen from Shire. Shoots it up. Won't go. Surgeon with a rebound for the Rams. Big rebound. Here comes Rampart. John St. Clair wants him to slow it down. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Donovan Oldham. He's asking, do you want me to drive on this guy who has 4 fouls? Now he takes it inside all the way. Got it! Donovan Oldham has given the Rams a 4-point lead. 1:16 and counting. And here come the Terrors. Clausell-Reese gets a pick from Thomas. In the corner to Rask for 3. Won't go. Rebound. Shire inside, and he's fouled. Huge offensive rebound for Richie Shire. But he's got to make some free throws. He's only 1 of 4 from the line today.
Well, nice job by Richie Shire, and he's been in there all night long among the big guys. He goes in, gets that rebound, and goes up strong. You like to see that. No dribble, just take it up, draw the foul, and Shire's back at the line.
Foul called on Zeb Roberson. Shire 2 for 4 so far tonight. Make it 3 for 5. And he'll get 1 more. Cuts the lead to 3. Just over 1 second over a minute. Someone say 61 seconds left. 4th quarter. Shire. Got it. 2-point game, and in comes Tyler Pelham. He's going to come in for Barry Thomas. Now that surprises me a little bit.
But I guess Thomas having the 4 fouls, maybe on defense, you don't want to see him pick one up down here.
Maybe Jimmy didn't like the way that Thomas played Oldham last time. Oldham went in the basket, missed it, but the offensive rebound. Here comes Oldham. He's got Shire on him. Gets it across half court. This clock's going to run. Oldham's going to run it out. Shire is trying to foul. He does. Officials racing to break it up.
Well, and you needed somebody to take a foul right there. You didn't want to have Barry Thomas out there, and he ends up taking that foul. So now Thomas will come back in, and Oldham will head to the line.
Thomas in for Pelham. You've got Jefferson Tucker in the game. Abby Young. Nope. John St. Clair says, never mind. We'll stay with who we have on the court. And here is a 1-and-1 for Donovan Oldham. Huge free throw. Won't go. Rebound Palmer. 2-point basketball game. Isaiah Clausell-Reese. Dribbles against Taylor. Takes it inside. Kicks it out, and it's off the hands of Shire and out of bounds. Well, that's a tough one for Palmer there. Rampart will take it.
Well, it really is. I mean, for Palmer, they had a chance down 2 points to get a good look, and they throw that ball away. It's back to Rampart ball, and Roberson is back in the game.
And here we go. As inbounds at Churchill, and they foul him. Tyler Pelham will get his first foul. Wholesale changes. Both of these coaches are coaching it up tonight. As Albie Young gives us a nice smile there. Checking into the basketball game. Thomas comes back in. Tucker's back in. And Young will come in for Churchill when he's done shooting if he makes the second. Churchill's first shot of a 1-and-1. Got it. Big free throws. And actually, I told Young what he was supposed to do. He didn't listen to me.
He just wants to get in the game.
Yeah. Churchill, he wants Churchill to make this for 2 reasons. He makes it.
Now he goes
Now
in.
Young comes in. Churchill comes out. We had a 4-point game, 37.4 seconds left. What a great basketball game. Barry Thomas, Isaiah Claussell-Reese. He's guarded up by Young. Make him use some time up, getting across the timeline. He breaks it down, comes inside, nice pass to Ross. Gets the bucket, and there's a timeout by Jimmy Grants. 56-54, full timeout, 26 seconds left. Fourth quarter, we'll be back with what should be an exciting conclusion here at Rampart High School. 20 TV.
One part excellence, one part inspiration, one part preparation for outstanding education. Academy School District 20, where dreams take flight.
56-54, Rampart with a 2-point lead and the basketball in this game as time is dwindling down in the fourth quarter. And the Palmer Terrors have been fouling, and I think they have to continue to foul, don't they, Dave?
Well, they certainly will. They got to get a quick foul right here. Roberson will throw this in.
He's got Surgeon, Oldham, Churchill, and Taylor. Taylor gets the ball, and they try and foul him. They get it to Surgeon. Surgeon across half court, and Pelham will foul him. And he's a pretty good shooter. I'm not sure you want to put Cole Surgeon on the line. He's 2 for 2 today.
Relax, guys. We got 2.
Surgeon will go to the line for 2 shots. It's the first.
Nice touch.
I'm not going to make any puns about, his last name. And I'm not going to say it, Dave.
Not going there?
Not going there. 57-54. Surgeon will get one more. John St. Clair is coaching it up. Surgeon misses the second one. Palmer's got it. Down only 3. 20 seconds left. This is Thomas across the half-court line. Gets it to Claussell-Reese. Timeout, Jimmy Grants. Let's keep it here, Dave. 57-54. You're only down 3. That's exactly what they needed. They needed the missed free throw. Surgeon missed it. He's 3 of 4 from the line today. That was a big free throw he missed. But we're setting it up here. What's Jimmy Grants going to do?
Boy, we really are. I mean, that's exactly what Palmer needed. And Rampart's missed a couple of free throws. They've been very good at the line tonight, but Oldham missed one earlier. Surgeon missed the second one right there. So now Palmer's going to get a great look at it. Now Jimmy Grants gets a chance to set up the play he wants. And when you look at the three-point shooting on this team, Nathan Rask hit a couple of threes early in this game. He hasn't hit one for a while. Claussell-Reese has a 3 in this game. Richie Shire just hit one earlier in this quarter. So they have some guys that can shoot it from long range.
Rampart 17 of 21. Here's a look at some of the great plays. Donovan Oldham to Surgeon inside, and this has just been a marvelous play, back and forth all night long. Claussell-Reese hits the jumper here, and we've been just having so many timeouts, but Donovan Oldham, the miss here, or excuse me, hits it there. He would miss later, but man, 3-point game, 15.2 seconds. Rampart's got to D it up. 17 of 21 at the line tonight by Rampart. They missed, boy, 2, if not 3 of those 4 misses have come in the last 2 minutes. Here we go. Richie Shire to inbound it. Gets it to Clauso Reese. The Terrors need 3. It's way out front with Roberson. Out to Rask. Rask to Pelham. Pelham in the corner. Gets it to Shire. Shot up, won't go. Here comes Clauso Reese. Steps behind the 3. Throws it up again. Won't go. Off the rim, and Rampart wins it. Wow. What a monumental effort by the Palmer Terrors. A great job. Jimmy Grant smiling, slapping his players' hands, but Rampart comes away with the win. 57-54. Handshakes all around. That was a good basketball game.
Boy, it really was, Brian. I mean, as hard as these two teams played and as well coached as they are, you hate to see anybody lose this game. It came right down to the wire, and credit Rampart's defense. They did not give Palmer a good look in the last 10 seconds of this game.
Fantastic job. John St. Clair knew they needed a 3, and he did a great job telling his team to force them outside. They got two 3-point shots up, but they didn't have very good 3-point shots.
No, they really didn't. I mean, they were highly contested. They were deep in the corner. So Rampart, they've played the way they played tonight. It was based on their defense, and it came down to the last possession. And a great job on the defense by Rampart.
Here it is again. There's Ross, Will Ross inside. That got this game close, but it was too little, too late for the Palmer Terrors. Rampart Rams moved to 8-1 in the Colorado Springs Metro League. That'll do it from Rampart High School as the Rams win it 57-54. Thanks for watching on 20 TV.